This is CHSTV News.
Good morning, Cathedral. It's Monday, November 26th. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Eric with your morning announcements. This is the last week to sign up to buy a gift for a child in need for the Christmas Miracle Program. We still have 54 students who need help in making their Christmas a little merrier. You can sign up in the forum during periods 3 and 4 every day this week. Your support is greatly appreciated. In Period 1 classes, food baskets will be delivered to your classes this morning. Your family information and food suggestions will be listed to help you fill the baskets over the next 2 weeks. If you have any questions, please see Miss Elliott or Miss Kasamba.
For those students who missed ordering their grad ring in September, Jocelyn's will be back here at Cathedral tomorrow and Wednesday. Ring books are available in the main office, and to order a ring, you will need to bring in a $60 deposit.
This year, Cathedral has been asked to host the YWCA's breakfast for young women called the Totally Awesome Young Women's Breakfast. High school students from across the city attend this event to celebrate the achievements of women of all ages. Students from Cathedral are needed to organize the entire event. If you're a totally awesome young woman who would like to participate, please see Miss Jordan in the CAF. And there will be a meeting after school today in the CAF to discuss the initial plans. If you have any questions, see Miss Jordan sometime today. And now I'll pass it over to Mr. LaRue.
Good morning, Cathedral. Just a reminder, tomorrow, 5th period, there's the buyout for the Glee fundraiser. It's a $1 buyout, and you can have an opportunity to throw a whipped cream pie in a teacher's face. Obviously, it's an auction, so it's going to the highest bidder. So bring all your nickels and dimes and anything that you wish to throw a pie. Some teachers that you could look forward to getting a whipped cream pie in the face: myself, Miss Cannon, Mr. Daly, Mr. Hogan, Mr. Trabuco, Mr. Crosta, Miss Jordan, my wife. So there's many, many teachers that will all be having an opportunity to get whipped cream pie in the face. Really looking forward to it, and obviously it is with your teacher's permission. So hopefully you can come out and support. It's a great fundraiser. Hope to see you there. Have a nice day.
Thanks, sir. Graduates, it's now time to seriously start thinking about where you will be applying for post-secondary school. There's a lot to consider, and the application process can be overwhelming. Mr. Nordoff will be holding university and college application seminars starting tomorrow. Students must sign up outside of his office for a scheduled time. Students can only sign up for a time during their lunch or spare. Please see Mr. Nordoff for details.
Attention all Diversity Club members, there will be a brief planning meeting today after school in room 310. You'll be discussing upcoming initiatives. Your advisors will see you in room 310 at 310.
Attention to all those signed up for the Spring Arts trip to Chicago. Tonight at 7 in the music room, there will be a parent information session with the representatives from Ellison Travel. Please arrive early to get a seat. Thank you from Mr. Walker.
There will be a board game club meeting tomorrow at 3 o'clock in room 337. New members are always welcome, as always. Thank you for Mr. LaRock.
This message is for all girls interested in playing for the Cathedral girls hockey team. There's a tryout today at 5 p.m. at Scott Park Arena. If you've signed permission forms or any equipment issues, please see Ms. Meliginski or Mr. Dentino sometime throughout the day.
All members of the senior girls volleyball team are asked to pick up an important package outside room 309 today. Thank you from the coaches.
And now I'll pass it over to Ms. McCabe.
Good morning, Cathedral.
Good morning, Cathedral.
And look who we have here. We have our championship league winners, the senior boys volleyball team, who played awesome in OFSA starting on Thursday, Miss.
Yes, they did. And I really want to congratulate these young men. All of them aren't here this morning. But I do want to say that really we were one of the top teams at this tournament. We ended up tied for 5th, which is a huge accomplishment. This is the highest a team has gone in our league in recent memory. I can't even remember one. We ended up losing in the quarterfinals to WCI, whose coach said in the paper this morning, "We play in the toughest league in the province, and Cathedral is probably the best defensive team we faced." We were in so close against these guys, ended up losing in extra time, 20-18 in the 5th set. Could have gone either way. I can't say enough about how proud I am of these young men, about their fine character, about their amazing play. People were buzzing about Cathedral and Cathedral volleyball. It was really an honor. I really would like to especially thank Coach Patarakia. Couldn't have done it without you. Coach Cantoni, always by my side. Thank you to both of you. We would not have had the same success without you. I know Mrs. Cannon has a couple of other words.
Thank you, Ms. McCabe. Absolutely, because the team that you see here behind us is a team that played with heart and soul, with skill and incredible integrity. At the OFSA banquet, we had the pleasure of the speaker, Mr. Dave Preston, who's coach of the men's volleyball team at MAC. And he said, you know what, that's what he looks for in players. Certainly the skill has to be there by far to start off with. Well, these guys showed they had the skill. They beat out the competition in our league. They went on to play, and as Ms. McCabe says, the article in the Spec today just captured just the tip of the iceberg of the positive comments that came from it. And these young men, you know, it's easy to be gracious and be all smiles when you're winning all the time and everybody's congratulating you. Well, the true test of character and integrity is how do you react when the chips are down and you got to cross that gym to congratulate your opponents. Well, our young men certainly came up to the plate and they showed that they are true Cathedral Gales, full of that integrity and character that we know and we're so proud of. And I can't say enough to thank Ms. McCabe and our co-convener, Ms. Crusto. She is not even part of Cathedral. And in fact, in her days as a teacher at Bishop Ryan, we were arch rivals with BR, but she came together with Ms. McCabe and incredible conveners of this all-Ontario competition, the OFSA Boys Volleyball, and the incredible committee that we had here at the school. The staff who came and pitched in, not just on the day of OFSA games, but throughout in the planning, has just been awesome. And the students, again, with your incredible bright pink T-shirts, you were highly visible, and once again, you drew praise from all the visitors who came from all corners of Ontario to be here with us. So once again, congratulations to the team, wonderful, to the coaches, Ms. McCabe, Mr. Patarakia, and Ms. Cantoni, to the organizing committee, the OFSA banquet, Ms. Vesprini did a great job hosting that, and all the staff who took care of all the details so that this was the best ever. Thank you so much to all and to the wonderful students that we had acting as volunteers and ambassadors. Well done. Now back to our anchors. And to Ms. McCabe first.
I just have a special note to those who are winter coaches. Don't forget about the meeting today at the Nicholas Mancini Center. The meeting is starting at 6 p.m., so make sure that one coach from each team is there. And once again, thank you to all of you, especially the teachers who came out Friday to cheer us on. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Miss. As we enter into the last week of November, some guys may be feeling a little down that their stashes aren't as thick as, say, Mr. Davis, but we're here to tell you it gets fuller.
By now, you've heard the taunts. Dirty hipster. Carny ride operator. Ugly Geraldo. To all of you out there rocking the in-between mustache, we've all been there. But I'm here to tell you, it gets fuller. Stick with it, and soon enough you'll turn your Jack Sparrow into a full Fu Manchu. Your middle school lip dirt into a high-class handlebar. If you know someone that has an in-between stash, now is the time to give them your support. Let them know, without judgment, that it gets fuller. Whether you are a wife, parent, friend, or child, tell those in-betweeners that it gets fuller. Growing a mustache isn't easy. Nothing incredibly awesome is. But this Movember, let's finish what we start. I mean, it took me nearly 28 hours to grow mine.
This Friday, we will get to see just how full those stashes are at our second annual Moskers. Don't forget that this Friday will be your last day to donate to the teacher that you would think will have the best stash by Friday. Week 4 pictures of our Mo Bros and the current tally board will be on the scrolling announcements soon. Thank you for your continued support of Movember.
And now I'll pass it over to Ms. Cannon.
Hi, Cathedral, we're back. Just one other word about the boys volleyball. They will be wearing those beautiful Cathedral League Championship jackets throughout the day today. So if you see them, if your paths cross, certainly give them a congratulation and a high five. They were absolutely awesome. And last week was an incredible week at Cathedral. We had our parent info night on Monday night, and thank you to the students, especially the student council, who came out to help us and give the parents who came that evening some assistance and some help touring the school and some information. We also had Mr. Toole, Mr. Chafe, Mr. Muley, and the incredible student volunteers, hockey players who volunteer throughout the day on the 4-on-4 up the quad with our elementary schools. Again, an awesome all-day tournament, and we drew a lot of praise, the boys and the teachers, everyone who organized and put together an incredible day, a lot of praise and appreciation from those students and the teachers and the parents who were there. We also had last week up at Michelangelo's, the Week of the Child. It's a special annual luncheon that's put on. And at that luncheon, students who have demonstrated much leadership, concern, community work, both in their schools and outside in the community, were recognized and honored. And for our school board, out of the 7 Catholic high schools, Crystal Valencia was the wonderful recipient, well-deserved recipient for the Year of the Child, Week of the Child award that Crystal got. So congratulations to Crystal. We're very, very proud of you, and we hope that it will also inspire other students to keep up the good work. And just one final thing, if I can, before we go, keep up. Remember, it is Movember 26th, so keep going at it and keep those stashes going, because we know that we're going to, at the end of this month, have some real winners.
Those are all of your announcements for today, Cathedral.
Have a great day, Gales. Thanks for watching.